Hello, and welcome to the Get Lean and Eat Clean podcast. My name is Brian Grin. I'm a certified health coach, trainer, and author. And this podcast is for middle-aged men and women looking to optimize their health and get their bodies back to what it once was 10 to 15 years ago. I will give you simple, actionable items to get long-term sustainable results. Thanks for listening and enjoy the show. All right, welcome to the Get Lean, Eat Clean podcast. My name is Brian Grin. I hope you had a great weekend. And today we're going to discuss fasting and energy and mental alertness. And this is probably one of the main reasons why I continue to do intermittent fasting. And I got to say that this is probably the most sought out thing, or one of the most sought out things that a lot of my clients, or I would say just the general population, is looking for. And that's more energy, more mental alertness. It's never fun to feel like you're falling asleep halfway through the day. So if that's you, you should listen in. And also you can sort of see this with ads that go on, whether it's on the internet or on, if you're watching TV, 5-hour energy. Like, I don't see as many ads now, but they used to advertise like everywhere, probably more than like Cialis does. So there's a reason for that, and it's a sought out thing that a lot of people are looking for. And also, obviously, the coffee industry, right? Caffeinated beverages and drinks, not even just coffee, but caffeine in general. I mean, the coffee industry is worth over $100 billion, and we drink over 500 billion cups per year worldwide. So coffee is sought out, caffeine as well. And the thing about it is we're all sort of sitting on this energy bank that we have, and it's free. And really, you might think I'm crazy, but it's fasting. I think a lot of people think that if they stop eating or skip a meal or two, that they're going to just continually have this downfall of energy and not be able to perform the way they want to perform. But it's actually the opposite. Actually, intermittent fasting helps you sort of use your own body stores of sugar and fat to create more energy for yourself, and your body can finally catch a break from actually digesting food and metabolizing calories. 30% of your energy comes from digesting food. So I'm sure you've all felt this when you have a big meal. Maybe that's that Thanksgiving meal or a big lunch with clients or whatever it is. And you're at your desk or maybe at your home desk now, and you feel like you want to just take a nap. I never liked that feeling, and I used to eat bigger lunches, and now I've gotten away from that because who wants to feel like they want to fall asleep halfway through the day? So fasting not only gives your body a chance to break from breaking down foods and calories, you're also sort of stimulating these counter-regulatory hormones, and one of them is noradrenaline. And there's actually been some studies showing that people who fasted for, let's just say, 48 hours, which I've done a few times, it actually increases your metabolic rate, and you don't get this metabolic shutdown, and you get this increase in noradrenaline. Because if you think about it, back in the hunter-gatherer days, right? If we were looking for food and hunting and trying to find our next meal, I don't think we would survive as a species if we would just fall asleep because we didn't get any food in our system. So it makes sense. And this is probably the main reason I do fasting now, is just mental acuity. I'm happy where I'm at body composition wise. And for me, it's about just feeling energy throughout the day. And that's the main reason I do it. And your reason could be different. But the bottom line is, eating 5 to 6 times a day, you don't need to. You don't need to do this. It's the greatest marketing sales pitch in the world today, because again, none of these big food companies are going to make any money if you're fasting. So eating 5 to 6 times a day, yes, they're going to make money, right? There's a Starbucks on every corner, and every bodybuilding and supplement and food company wants you to think that you need to buy more protein powder or bars and shakes and portion out food to help speed up your metabolism and give you energy that you might wither away. But it's the complete opposite. So if you're used to eating 5 to 6 times a day and you start doing some fasting, yes, you are going to probably feel some fatigue, maybe some grogginess during the first few weeks of doing this. I can remember my first time when I started fasting. I actually went to go play a round of golf, and like I just like hit a wall because my body was so used to running on these calories that I was bringing in from the outside. But after you do it for a while, again, it depends on the person, but after you do it for a while, eventually your body starts to realize that it can use its own fat stores for energy. And it's a great feeling. It's like a liberating feeling to have. And that's where I try to get a lot of my clients at that point. And it could take more time for some people and less time for others. So the bottom line is no one affiliated with a dieting or food company or pharma or whatever will promote fasting as a way for weight loss or energy. Bottom line, they're not going to promote it. So that's why, listening to podcasts like this and hearing testimonials from myself or clients, that's the way to go because, no one's going to promote it. So what I'll say is this, is if you want to sort of ease into this, and one way to ease into this is, I have a journal, I have a 21-day fasting challenge that you can check out. The bottom line is you can go do those, or if you want to just, get a coach, have someone that or even a friend or an accountability partner that you can do it with, but have someone to do it with, or a guide like a journal or a challenge. Even if it's not my challenge, whatever it is, this will help ease yourself into it. And you'll find that, eventually down the road, once you start making this a lifestyle change, that you'll have more energy and alertness than you ever had when you were eating 5-6 times a day. So that's all I wanted to touch on today. And I hope you're enjoying the micro podcasts. Feel free to leave a review. I would love that. 5-star review would be great. And I hope you enjoy, and we will talk to you next time. Have a great rest of the week. Hey, Get Lean, Eat Clean Nation. Are you a man between the ages of 40 and 60 years old, looking to lose inches around your waist, have significantly more energy throughout the day, and gain muscle, all while minimizing the risk of injuries? Well, I'm looking for 3 to 5 people to work one-on-one with in my Fat Burner Blueprint Signature Program, which I've developed by utilizing my 15 years experience in the health and fitness space. This program is designed specifically for those committed to making serious progress towards their health goals over the next 6 months. We will focus on sleep, stress, nutrition, meal timing, and building lean muscle. If this sounds like a fit for you, email me at brian@briangrin.com with the subject line Blueprint. That's brian@briangrin.com with the subject line Blueprint. Thanks for listening to the Get Lean, Eat Clean podcast. I understand there are millions of other podcasts out there, and you've chosen to listen to mine, and I appreciate that. Check out the show notes at briangrin.com for everything that was mentioned in this episode. Feel free to subscribe to the podcast and share it with a friend or family member that's looking to get their body back to what it once was. Thanks again, and have a great day.